Approaching unseen poems. Poetry, according to Samuel Taylor Coleridge, is the best words in the best order. That is, everything about a poem is considered and thought about in advance. The poem that we're going to be looking at is about William Cody, also known as Buffalo Bill, a Wild West showman and buffalo hunter. Buffalo Bill's defunct, who used to ride a water-smooth silver stallion and break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pigeons, just like that. Jesus, he was a handsome man. And what I want to know is, how do you like your blue-eyed boy, Mr. Death? I'm sure that the first thing you noticed about this poem is the use of a single piece of punctuation in the first line. The apostrophe here makes the opening less formal than it might have been. The next word that we notice is defunct. This is not the sort of word we would normally expect of a human being. Perhaps we might use it of a machine. Another technique which is used in several places throughout the poem is the running together of two words. In this case, water smooth. The idea of a water-smooth silver stallion is held together by the alliteration on the letter S, giving an idea of the gracefulness of the movement of the creature. Cody's skill as a marksman is shown by the running together of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This again emphasises the machine-like perfection of his work. It's harder to run together pigeons just like that, and this slows down our pronunciation of the poem at this point. The word Jesus is an exclamation and would have been quite shocking in the 1920s when the poem was written. The mood of the poem becomes much more sober at this point. The difficult to pronounce alliteration on H, the assonance and the alliteration on W's all make the next two lines measured and slow. The question word is left on its own at the end of the line, and the eye has to travel back to the next line so that this word stands out with a significant pause. At the heart of a poem is the poet's inability to understand what purpose death could have in taking away this wonderful human being, even if he is his new blue-eyed boy, his new favourite. The words Mr. Death at the end personify this impersonal force. To sum up, treat every aspect of a poem as deliberate. Discuss unusual word use. Comment on the effect of layout or verse form. Look at how sound patterns like alliteration and rhyme are being used to control our attention. Ask yourself what the poem is trying to say, and comment on whether it succeeds.